Good job in here. After spotting you, CT did not fall back, but instead kept fighting with you, so that was a sign suggesting there might be more CTs around and you managed to clean them all, not losing a single player. Next, you basically decided to play it safe by sending 4 men toward B side and Lord, the only player going toward the A side in order just to fake it and make space for you. In general, very well played round. In this situation, Piskai was late, and you actually had luck that none of you died in this fire exchange.
Dude, that could actually just work the cross connector. Like he's teaching his players to just.
Once the fight was over, you ended up in a situation 3 versus 2, and you decided to stick together, which was a wise choice, and just go to B. Second eco round, you were playing contact B side while having one player securing your back and gathering intel. So once Piskai heard CT is running, he let you know, and this is exactly the moment where Lord made a mistake, because he wanted to get in a position behind the fence, I believe, but was caught in the middle of nowhere. I think you just should stay inside the bomb site and wait for CTs. First gun round of the second half, you went for a split and a fast long control takeover. It didn't work as you expected because there was an upper, and in my opinion you made a mistake by not hiding behind this rock and basically waiting for him to peek. Normally, Opper in this position cannot allow himself to give more than 2 or 3 shots maximum. So if you would be hidden behind the rock and at the same time run along the wall, decreasing distance to him, he will be forced to fall back and you basically would control long from that moment. After that you went for a fake, but it couldn't have worked. CT had full vision and B defenders did not react to it at all. After CT realized where the true attack will be, they quickly rotated to the B side. Also, I do not understand Cyrus's behavior. Probably he thought it was a right timing to catch a rotating CT, but he was easily dealt with and you had no chance to trade kills in this case. Another round where City manages to get an opening kill. Lord chased down and killed Sniper, however then he did not expect another City being around and died with a nade in his hand. So within several seconds you found yourself in a 3v4 situation, and in order to turn the table you basically had to take the risk. This time it paid off for Cyrus, who intelligently pushed through the smoke right after CT finished spraying through it. So he opened up the bomb site with a kill, and immediately after he decided to fall back, which was a great decision because he was alone. Reinforcements were on the way, and in the moment Hami disposed of another CT, you decided just to push the bomb site. You could, however, wait a second for Piskai, as both of you and Hami had below 50 HP, and one CT could quite easily kill you. You still had around a minute on the clock and could use that time wisely. In this round, City had to eco. You wisely decided to use your long-range gun advantage and rush toward long. Despite City stack, you managed to easily clear out the area, and once you noticed last man standing on the A side, Bomb quickly rotated to B. Too bad you lost 3 players while hunting down this upper, but in the end it was worth it in my opinion.
If he kills Theo, we're gonna lose the round.
CT went for Deagles in this round, while you decided to change the pace, which was a good call, and quickly execute Bombsite B. So you traded 1 for 1 in the beginning, but in the end you managed to get control over the bomb site and plant the bomb. Suddenly, you started losing players. I mean, you were very confident and was showing your heads one by one, but to be honest, I can't blame you for it. And at the same time, CTs were landing some insane shots. Round 1, but with great losses. CT decided to go for the same setup they did in the pistol round, as they sent 2 men to the underground while the third one was baiting. The result was different. This time you forgot to clear out underground and Piskai was killed in the process. Looked like it ruined your plan for this round. Cyrus spotted one CD coming back to B-side, but there was one more who actually rotated to your respawn. He was sitting quiet when Piskai was killed and therefore Cyrus couldn't have expected such rotation. You had a good idea about the fake on A side, however the pause between killing CT near your spawn and that smoke thrown by Lord was too short. When Hami with Theorist were killed on the B side, the round was basically over. In this round you were low on money and went for a force buy with couple of Tech 9s. The call was Rush B and it was a failure. By spamming through the wall, you only warned CT on the B side and incendiary grenade was thrown instantly. Also, take a look at when Pacifist threw his flash and how you were caught in the crossfire. Fully round, you timed the flash well, however it only blinded one CT. The other managed to avoid it. It is hard to tell what plan you had for this round. CT played very aggressively on the whole map, which you completely did not expect. Not really much to say, I hope you give me some insights later on. Going for a boost after you were spotted was a bad idea. CT on balcony was only waiting for it. That second boost, however, was a better one and you managed to equalize things off. So you had 4v4 situation and judging by your movement you wanted to fake A side and push B. But in the middle of the road you realized that there is a jumping CT on the bomb site who would most likely make that fake a failure. You decided to push B with 4 men and this time Cyrus was ready for that CT on the right. A big mistake from Hami, however, and completely unnecessary death. Also, Piskai and Theorist did not cooperate well with each other in this round, not mentioning Cyrus who, in my opinion, should be rather hidden around sandbags or behind the pillar in order to be able to counter-pick CTs. A couple of mistakes in this round. The first one is that Theorist should react faster and kill that city before he killed Piskai. Second, when Lord committed to push A side, Cyrus went back to watch back. Well, in situations like that, you generally can't watch back. If one fully commits, you have to follow. And 3, going long, Cyrus should be actually the last man to show his ass, because he was alone and once City dealt with him, they had one angle less to worry about. Despite all that, great play by Hami and Theory secured you this round in the end. So in the last gun round of the match, again City managed to get an opening kill with the AWP. This is a kind of play that you were actually missing playing as counter-terrorists. After 12 seconds you were already playing in a disadvantage and things got even worse when Apathy killed Lord. I think that seeing a smoke in here you could had expect Sniper picking you from the position he was at. In such important rounds you should be playing more carefully and using a lot more utility in order to assure taking control over the map. Remaining part of the round, CT played very smart and did not give you many chances for kills. Having very little money, you went for Tech 9s and B-Rush. It was a good call and the timing of this strat was great as well. You reached the bomb site before CTs managed to get into better shooting positions. Unfortunately, you helped CTs with a team kill And instead of 4v3 with the Bombsite taken, the situation was 4v2, but in favor of CTs. Good game.
Cyrus one
Cyrus,
tap
I
hit me.
had him killed, bro. I had him, man.